Hello everyone, this is Ron. Welcome to another Punishing Grey Raven video, and this is going to be a very beginner's guide to Punishing Grey Raven in 2025. There has been a bunch of change, I would say improvement in this game, so I'm going to talk about those improvements and also going to give you a bigger picture of the game. So we are going to talk about how to level up your accounts, how to do initial setup, how to upgrade your characters, how to eventually start farming black cards, and we're also going to talk about the character summons, the banners, and finally I'm going to give you some advice about how you are going to plan for the end game, which is going to be your ideal target. So let's get into it, and don't forget to support the content, guys. Give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already. Now let's start our discussion. And when you are going to start this account as a new player, you will definitely see this in this corner. You will see this Thunderbolt manual. This mission will give you a S rank character and a very high damage dealing character, Lucia Crimson Weave. You will get this 5-star character, also the 6-star weapon entirely for free. You need to complete couple of tasks here. Maybe it will require some days, but it will not take too long. I also got it in my new account, so it is very quick. Also in this meritorious reward, you will be able to get Feral Saint 21. This character, Feral Saint 21, you will get her. She is the S rank support of the previous damage dealer. So both of these characters are going to form the core of your team, and they are going to help to progress in your account, farm more resources, and develop your account and prepare for the collaboration. Alright, so that's the first thing we need to do. And in order to get these two characters, you actually need to upgrade your account level. That means the account level you have right now, you can see I have 106. You need to increase this account level as much as possible, because the more account level you increase, the more upgradation you will have, the more missions will unlock. So that should be your first priority. To do that, you need to do certain things. You need to go to your battles, and you need to go to your resource stages, and you need to play these simulated battlefields. This will give you, of course, the resources, I mean the EXP that you are looking for to upgrade your account. But on top of that, you would get these amazing resources, and you can buy these resources by farming these materials. So if you just simply keep playing this mission again and again, first of all, you will get the EXP that you will need for both of your characters and both of your accounts. You'll get the EXP, and on top of that, you can buy all the materials that you need. We are going to talk about this later. We are having memories. This is a very important material in this game. This is kind of an artifact like thing that you need to add to your character to make them more powerful. There are certain sets. We'll talk about it a little bit later. But in the material shop, you are actually having this different type of materials, like to upgrade your character, to overclock them, or to limit break them, to upgrade your weapon. There are different type of materials. You can buy these things, and also there is a separate memory shop. So this is the place where you need to dump your stamina. This is the stamina, guys. This now they have kind of increased the number of stamina in this game in a quite a high amount. Now you can get quite a good amount of stamina every day. So stamina is no longer a problem in this game, which was previously, guys. We struggled a lot with stamina. So dump those stamina in those event stages and increase this account level, and also overall unlock more and more stages that will help you to progress further. Now let's talk about how to develop your 2x S rank character. That means previously we talked about that from this mission you will get Lucia Crimson Weave, and you will also get Feral Saint 21. So they are S ranked characters. When you get them for free, they will be S rank, but you can level them up to double S entirely for free. So first of all, of course, you need to do the training thing. That means the level up. You need to level up the character as much as possible, promote them as much as possible, unlock their skills and upgrade their skills as much as resources do you have, and all the resources you will be able to farm the previous stage that I showed. You will be able to farm each and everything, so not a big problem. You can do it very quickly. Now here is the memory that you can add to your character. There are 6 memories. These are artifacts. Different characters are having different type of memory combination. Since as a new player you will be playing with Lucia Crimson Weave by default, you can see you will be able to use these diesel memories. 1 2 3 diesel. This one is Kuriko memory, and this one is Kuriko memory. Rest of them are diesel. So 2-piece Kuriko, 4-piece diesel. That is the combination for Lucia Crimson Weave at this point that you can use and make her strong. Now about this rank up, when you play, of course you will need a couple of days to play, because for that you actually need to unlock Phantom Pain Cage. That is one of the most important game mode. And if you go to battles, you'll see this Phantom Pain Cage, and there is a shop. You need to play certain amount of time per week, 3 stages. Play 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 from here, and from here too. If you cannot complete all of them, just play Night and Chaos. That will be enough, and you will be able to farm these materials, which is known as Phantom Pain Scar. Let me claim them. Look at this, some black cards too. Very nice. So these Phantom Pain Scar, you will use them in this shop. If I remove my head, you will be able to see the shop probably. There is a shop button. I'm not sure if you saw it or not, but you know that there is a shop. Tap on it, and from here you can buy the memory shards of your character. I have bought them. Lucia's shards were probably somewhere around. I bought all of them. There is a certain number, 30 of them you can buy, and 30 is the enough number of shards that you will need to upgrade them from S rank to SS. So in this way you can upgrade them for double S rank entirely for free. Now let's talk about the weapon. There are 2 type of main weapons in this game: 6-star weapon and 5-star weapon. This is the 6-star weapon that you will get in the banner. I'm going to talk about the banner soon, but when you are going to start, of course, as a new player, you will not have the 6-star weapon. So what you can do, when you are going to play these daily missions, you will get 5-star weapon shards, and with those weapon shards, if you go to the shop, there will be an exchange shop. Weapon, no. Phantom Pain, where is recycle shop? Okay, this is the shop, 5-star weapon shop. From here you can use the shards and buy the 5-star weapon of any character. Okay, for example, Red Sprite, this is the weapon for Lucia Crimson Wave. Each and every character, there will be name of the character, because in this game only these dedicated weapons are used by the characters. For example, this weapon, only Lucia can use this weapon, no other characters. And Lucia can use only this weapon and her 6-star weapon. So Red Sprite is her 5-star weapon. You can get it for entirely for free. Maybe you need to get play dailies couple of days. That's it. That's enough. So this is a very great opportunity. This is how you get free memories, free weapon, and upgrade your characters to the max. Now let's talk about the normal gameplays that you will do every day. In the mission section, you will see these daily missions that you will play, bunch of tasks, and you will get these rewards, certain amount of black cards if you complete them. On the weekly missions, I have completed all of them. There will be a lot of tasks, but all of these tasks are going to be mainly 2 of these missions. For example, one of them is Phantom Pain Cage. You have to play a bunch of them to complete those weekly missions, and another one is going to be the War Zone. Where did they move the War Zone? Let me find. This one is the War Zone. They have taken it in the challenge section. So how to get it? Go to battle, go to challenge, War Zone, and if you go back, go to battle, This is Phantom Pain Cage. These are the two important missions. Phantom Pain Cage, we talked about it. Now let's talk about Warzone. Let's go to challenge, Warzone. Warzone is very easy, guys. Just 2 stages, fight once. In this stage, you can use any character. In this stage, just fight. You can use any character. It doesn't really matter. You can use one character 2 times. As a new player, definitely you are going to use Lucia Crimson Weave. Just complete weekly tasks with her. You are done. But for the Pain Cage, actually there is a problem. If we go to the battle once again, Phantom Pain Cage, here actually each and every character has a certain amount of participation ability. That means only 3 times they can participate. So you will do one thing, use your easy or weak characters in the night stage, maybe use some A rank characters, and with the S rank characters try to complete the higher stages. That's the basic strategy. But the thing is, to complete all of them, you actually need more characters, and for that you actually need to save the resources and pull in the banner. Now talking about the banner, but one thing, let me just add that Phantom Pain Cage and Warzone, these two will be your weekly black card earning missions. That means if you go to a mission, the weekly task, all of them are going to be those 2 missions. Now let's talk about the banner. Banner will be, you will find the banner in this research and development section. There's a lot of banners, but always go for themed event construct, and you will see this research 60 PT will be guaranteeing you the character. There is no 50-50 chance or any chance involved. Basically after 60 pool, you will be guaranteedly getting the character. Each 10x pool will cost you 2,500 of either this event construct ticket or these black cards. Black cards is actually considered the universal currency in this game. You can basically use black cards anywhere to pull any character from any banner. This is the F2P currency at the same time, and this is considered kind of a premium currency, but nowadays they are giving this thing huge amount. Look at this huge amount of them I have. This is a free F2P account, by the way. So basically you need to have 15,000 of black cards or these currencies. However, in the collaboration you can only use these black cards. So 15,000 of them. However, in the collaboration you will need 10,000 because they will be discounted. But normally you will need 15,000 to ensure 1 copy of the character. And it is generally advised for the free players to pull only 1 copy, because 1 copy will give you S ranked character, and the free SS upgrade you can do in the way I showed you. And it is not a good idea to pull her 2 times to get SS. Not a good idea, because that will be huge waste of resources. So just pull 1 copy and make the SS upgradation in the free way. That's about the character. However, always avoid any banners that is written with fate themed construct, fate arrival construct. Avoid. There is a returning banner which is known as arrival construct. Here periodically characters will return. However, their rate is not 100%. They are not even guaranteed. They will have a 70% rate, and usually they will release 3 characters. You can increase the chance of any character, but still you might end up with any other character. So returning banner I usually don't prefer, but you can try your luck. So try to get the character initially when they launch, because you are getting 100% guarantee. Now beside characters, we are also having some other stuffs. For example, we are having this weapon banner. In this weapon banner, we are having 80% rate, a 6-star weapon, but you need to pull only 30 times to actually guarantee the weapon. Alright, this is not really very big deal, and usually you will get the weapon in the first pull. No need to pull 2 copies, no need at all. That will be waste of resources. Just get 1 6-star weapon, and you are done. And this is also another reason why you should pull the character initially in the first banner, because here you can get higher rates with the weapon. When they are going to return, their weapon will not come back. Also, we are having a cub or pet, which is a common thing in the Gacha game. We are having cub system in the game, pet system, combat unit booster. For F2Ps, it is not really recommended to pull combat unit booster. Only if you are a high spender or investing in your character in a very high cases, you might decide to pull. They kind of add limited amount of utility to your characters, but they require certain amount of resources for sure. But they are kind of 80% rate, almost guaranteed. But this is kind of an optional. And for F2Ps, you should actually avoid the cub, get the character, get the weapon, and call it a day. So that's the thing about the banner and the things that you need to summon. Now, end game planning or overall team planning. Okay, so basically in initial stages, your main challenge will be Phantom Pain Cage, because as I said that in Phantom Pain Cage, one character can participate maximum 3 times. So how many stages are here? 3 stage, 3 stage, and 3 stage. So you will need at least 3 characters if you want to complete all of these stages. 3 strong characters. Okay, that should be your first goal. 3, you don't have to worry about elements or anything. All right, just any 3 characters. Actually, you can solo these stages with 1 damage dealer. That is the updated approach. Previously we used to build teams around them, but nowadays the characters are way too strong. They can literally solo these things. So plan accordingly. Try to get 3 characters and make sure that you can complete at least 2 stages from each of them. That will give you huge amount of black cards. If you can complete 3 of them, even better, a little bit extra upgradation in black card farming. Now let's also talk about the end game planning. The end game is going to be basically this normal revival plan. And in this normal revival plan, if you want to complete this thing, the final stages, you will need these 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 4 teams. Okay, 4 teams. This one is lightning damage. You don't have to worry about this because you are getting Lucia Crimson with the free character, her free support. Next we are having corroded side, that is the dark damage dealing character. You need to summon and get a dark DPS, which is going to be next. Dark DPS is going to be Bianca, who is going to arrive after the collaboration banner. Frail side, you will need a physical damage dealer. You need to actually probably pull her from a banner, or you might end up getting her from free ticket or anywhere. And finally the combustible side, so increase fire damage. That means here you need to add your fire damage dealer. That means the fire Dante, who is going to arrive in the collaboration. So fire, physical, ice and nihil combined. You can use physical or ice or nihil. Here dark, and here it is lightning. So ideally you should combine 5 teams, but it is also possible. As I said, characters are way too strong. If you can combine 5 strong characters, you can complete this thing, and this is going to be the end game, because this will give you a huge amount of black cards. Okay, so that's the end game, and this is the thing you should aim for. But that is going to be the long run. But initially you need to start the game as I described, and it is not going to be a huge problem because the game is very kind these days. The game provides huge amount of resources, summon resources, development resources, and many stuff. And there are many other corners in the game from where you can get lot of EXP and resource material as you progress through the game. Of course, I haven't talked about the stories at all, because as I said that the game is so kind these days, they literally offer a lot of things without even playing the stories. but the game has a very rich story. To be honest, it's an old game. Stories are kind of old fashioned. I'm not going to be sad if you say that you don't enjoy the stories at all, but they are highly rewarding. So I hope this guide was kind of helpful for you to actually set your path in your Punishing Grey Raven journey. I'll be bringing more guides. Stay tuned with the channel. I'll be covering each and every updates and each and every important missions, how to get what character and what character to avoid, all these things, guys. Stay tuned, and I'll see you soon in some other videos. Till then, stay awesome and peace out, my friends.